Right, we've had our break. Andy sorted the stream out. 10-9 to Simon Webb, and we're back on again. Simon again electing for the cut break. This time kept the white on the table, so he didn't try and force that one too much. And let's see if the break changes things. Been a close match. A few errors on both sides really. No one's really settled. Ali has looked very tentative. Hopefully he'll relax now and just enjoy it. Race to 19. £2,000 pot. Colours on reds. Take this one, screw back slightly. Looking at the plant. Should bring the red away from the rail if he plays it right. He'd probably prefer to get that red right over the pocket, but
he'll be relatively happy though, won't he? It's gone really quiet in here again, isn't it? There's just no atmosphere again. They're all just sat in their little groups, chatting away, or looking at their phones.
oh, was just been informed by a message from Terry Higginson. Looks like the camera's shifted slightly to the left.
It has. Very well spotted.
See if we can get that sorted out there, can we?
Don't know where Mr. Johnson is.
I would say I'd go and move it myself, but I daren't because I'll probably make a total mess up of it. We'll try and get the camera sorted out, centralised in just a minute. I don't know whether someone's bumped into that inadvertently or what's happened there. We'll get that sorted out for us real soon, Terry. Thanks for spotting that.
He's got out well there, Ali.
I think I'd probably be more
middle and then top.
Middle, top, and then come back down for this red.
Yeah.
Just got mine in the middle pocket here with this one.
He's done well there.
It's fine. He's finished under it. I would have tried to get that for the middle pocket because he's
this might be a little bit thinner than he wanted it.
I think he's going to have to play this at the top because if he plays it in the middle, he's not going to well for the red at the top of the table. I think he's going to have to take it in the bottom, try and play at the top and come behind the black, but it's nice.
Surely he's not looking at potting this and moving it, like he just queued up.
Is he screwing? What's he doing?
I think he's trying to move it, Dane. I don't get that at all.
I think he'd have been better off playing. He should have, I think, playing the way I said in the first place. But
yeah, you don't get forgiven. He had a perfect angle first time, didn't he? To go up.
Here comes Andy now. We'll get the camera sorted out.
Hang on. There you go, you're back on.
Oh, right, okay. There's some. I think somebody's bumped it slightly because there's kids playing 9 boards just behind it. I'm not sure whether that was them or not, but try and get it back central.
There we go, that looks better already.
That's spot on, yeah. Oh, even the cash kid Robbie South's in the house.
Yeah.
I've seen him for a while.
I'm not pointing any names out about who's moved the camera, but it was clearly him.
Yeah, it was Robbie South, the cash kid. Big smile on his face, sneaking to himself.
He'll take his hat off in a minute and put it over the camera.
Yeah. Let's hope not. Pity you don't play so much in the woods. You're a very good player, Robbie. One of my proteges. Seem to be able to nurture these people on these days. Just can't play the game myself anymore. Right, Simon.
Coaching role for you then, Dwayne,
well,
I think.
coaching and commentating. Yep. There you go, Terry Higginson, if you're still watching. Hopefully that's a better view for you. Not quite slightly to the left anymore. Shout out to Sean Erlen. Seems to be enjoying the commentating. Thanks, Sean. Hope it's the you're enjoying the pool as well, not just the commentating. We're doing our best. Cheers, Terry. Much appreciated. It's a great pop.
It's a great pop, but where's he going with that?
Let's see. I'm going to put my head on the block here and call this that he plays the white off the right-hand rail, and then he cuts the red back across into the other middle pocket. Because apart from that, I can't see anything else on. Plays it off the left, in line with the red, just above the red, so it comes off the rail, and then he cuts the red back across the table into the middle pocket.
I'm going to say that he gets carried away with himself here. It tries to triple the red across, and the white ball just runs free around the table.
Answers on a postcard, please.
This white ball's going to seriously travel now.
It's gone in the pocket.
Yeah, and I'm afraid to say you deserve that by letting the white ball run around. There's no need for it.
Oh, that's a nice comment, Sean. Thanks very much. Sean's just commented saying if we weren't in the box, he wouldn't be watching. So thanks a lot, Sean. Hope you're doing well, mate. Hopefully see you soon, buddy.
He's a good lad, is our Sean. Not seen him for a long time.
Used to play.
Just got his own flat now, apparently, in town.
Yeah,
little bachelor fucking
yeah.
pad. Fair play to him.
Sprucing it all up, yeah. Used to play
He's a good lad.
Used to play in the same team with him on a Tuesday. Good lad.
Yeah, but everyone can say that, Dwayne, because you've played for so many teams now. There aren't many people that haven't played with you at some point, you know.
Well, I'm no spring chicken anymore.
No, you're just a traveller.
44 years old, mate. Do you know what I mean?
Just looking for one good shot here now to get him close to the two yellows. He should be able to roll them in. That's not great. So you look now, Dwayne, where he's fallen out of position there, and you just think to yourself, why did Ali just not get the red into play? Leave it in the middle of the table.
I know. I think
you know, goes for the outrageous triple across the table that wasn't really on.
I'm not sure what Simon's looking at playing here. Whether he's looking at feathering the yellow on the rail and putting the white behind it, or what? I mean, he's just looking at feathering the yellow on the side of the table.
Yeah.
Looks like a total snooker, yeah.
See, once again, don't just roll onto this red. Get it off the cushion. A bit harder, and that would have been a blinder.
No, I was just pushing on that.
We go then, ladies and gentlemen.
I think you've got to say, you've got to fancy him to cut this straight in.
Yeah.
And make it 11-9. Again, another frame with mistakes.
does not want to be hitting this too hard.
He doesn't need to, does he? Just roll it straight in.
Oh, he's got away with that a bit.
He played it a block firmer than he needed to. I mean,
Yeah, definitely.
He's got on it and he's there, but they both seem to be making hard work of this, and it's. I mean, I can't play the game anymore, but I'm still thinking, just give me the cue, just give me the cue.
I mean, we keep talking about don't play them too firm in the pockets. For anybody who's not played in here before, these tables just spit them out. It's frightening. You can't play your natural game. We go 11-9. Simon Webb, A.Daley to break.
Let's see if Ali goes back to really going for these.
He's got a
now.
monster break him from now on. That's much better. That's much better. When you're a potter, you need to pot. When you're a safety player, you play your safety game.
Give it a smack. Dish them up.
Yeah. He's missed the first yellow. Oh my word. That's unforgivable.
It's the cardinal error. I'm sorry, but you know, it's hard to sit here watching. He is really struggling tonight. Some people can play well for money, some people can't. And
yeah, exactly.
To be fair, it is his first game.
Oh, that's a terrible shot as well.
That's not the best of shots either. He's just been given an open table with no traffic, and he's basically first ball. His first pot. He's killed a ball.
Yeah, I know. It's just. I'd have liked to have seen Ali after that break that he played just walk around the table a little bit more, map out his route in his head a little bit better, and then be nice and positive. Yeah. He sort of like dollied his first ball. It's not Paul. Sorry. Looks like Simon's looking to double this yellow straight back across.
Might be a treble.
Well, A.Daley, you have been let off there.
He has, but
yeah, he's not got no easy shot, don't get me wrong, but he shouldn't have been coming back to the table even.
He's got to be looking now at the far left-hand side yellow of these three down there in this bottom corner.
Correct.
With top.
Yeah, between the red and the black. Yeah, he'd be happy now.
He's fine with that. He's fine with that. The one thing he's got to watch with these pockets is playing these two reds together to play the one on the rail into the corner and screw back. You've got to get it right because these pockets
just spit them out. He's not playing it.
He will go into them from this, but he's not guaranteed to be on another ball.
He's not going to be happy with the outcome of that either.
He wasn't guaranteed to be on his next ball. It's not.
It's all looking a bit difficult for him at the moment.
It is.
Let's see what he does here. See what he plays. How positive he is. He doesn't like it at all. He's going to be happy with a pot, but he's sort of like chasing this frame around a bit. Just can't get in that prime position. Oh my word!
He hasn't even rattled that one. He's missed it by a good inch and a half.
It's not close. He's got away with it to a certain extent as well.
You can tell by Simon's reaction he's not impressed with what he's been left, but
he had a bit of run earlier, so
yeah,
he was doubling and trebling balls that he wasn't trying to.
just to liven things up in a bit, I haven't brought any along, but if I'd have brought one, I could have put one of my tarantulas on the table just to try and liven the place up a little bit, get a bit of a reaction out of people. What do you reckon, Jim?
Well, that's just it. I mean, you look around this venue now, I mean, nobody can see the people that are stood around here, but there's just no atmosphere. People aren't really watching this game now. They've started talking in their own little groups. And
the beers have...
yeah, it's not been a great spectacle potting-wise, that's for sure. And this game's here just to be won. The first player that can take it by the scruff of the neck can run 3 or 4 frames out if they wanted to.
You notice that I mean, Simon's turned up with 3 or 4 of his friends, but the home venues expect to be a bit more of a raunchy crowd to try and get behind a player, but
yeah, there's no encouragement, nothing.
You wouldn't believe that there was a money match going on down there tonight, really. You'd just think that a lot of people down there socialising and a couple of people
there happens to be a couple of people, yeah, exactly. There's a couple of people playing pool in the middle of the table.
Some people don't actually like the lot of cheering, but then again, sometimes it can put somebody off or make somebody play better.
Yeah, exactly. As long as they're respectful and they're just talking and shouting at the right time, no one's got a problem with that. That's what pool's all about.
Yeah, yeah.
Just you've got to be quiet when they're on the shot, because that's just so disrespectful.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than actually playing and just queuing up on the ball and somebody shouting out. It's just
it's wrong.
It's just not the thing you do.
No, but a bit of banter in between, a bit of come on and let's have it. You know, everybody wants that.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we have to start it on the commentary, Dwayne, to get everybody going. Maybe.
Well, it's all that's the one thing that's let some of our sides down is
team spirit.
It is basically, yeah.
Yeah. Well, we've all played in the glory days of playing in proper teams where it was all like one for all and all for one. Now, I'm sorry, it's just not the same at all anymore. But let's not get into that debate on on the stream.
Simon cuts this yellow at the top of the table in the top left-hand pocket. He's got I can't see a way that he can mess it up, because once that ball goes in, they're all...
Yeah, the white naturally sorts itself out, doesn't it?
It's coming straight back down the table.
Of course it is,
unless he plays it with any side. But he played it with a bit of side.
Yeah.
And he's lucky, he's fortunate there that he didn't put the white in the middle pocket. But every time you're watching a match, if somebody starts struggling, the other player always gets the run, and it makes the person that's not getting the run feel worse.
Of course it did. Like Ali's in his chair now thinking the whole world's against him. And you can tell a man's not 100% focused when he's got 3 people stood around yapping in his ear hole.
Yeah.
That can't help at all. But you've got to look at the situation 5 balls ago where those reds were, and you don't miss on those reds.
No,
and then suddenly you've handed the guy a frame again.
It's looking like it's going to go 12-9. Now, all right, there's only 3 frames in it, but at the end of the day, Simon will only need 7, and Ali's going to need 10.
Yeah, exactly.
And the further it goes, the harder it is to get it back.
Yeah.
I can't see there being any way that he doesn't clear these 2 up, but...
Yeah, but judging by the other frames, you wouldn't put your life on it, would you?
No, looks like Simon's he's wearing one of his IPA shirts. Obviously, Simon and Ali both play on the IPA tour, and obviously must have sponsorship, which is a hard thing to come by.
Oh my word! I can't believe what I'm seeing.
That is obviously he's just queued across the board. There's no other way that I can say what's happened there. He had an open pocket to play into. No awkward queuing. He's got a nice smooth queue action, and I don't know what exactly he's done there.
But once again, Ali's come to the table. He's walking around as if there's lots of problems here. He's making, because he's so not positive in his own head. He's making the game seem so much more difficult than it is.
He's looking for the negatives rather than trying to just play the positives.
Oh my word. I can't believe what I'm seeing. There's just so much negativity out there.
It's
I've heard a lot of good things about the IPA tour, and you've got to think that these guys play to a lot better standard than this normally.
Wow.
If they don't, then there's hope for everybody.
They obviously do. I mean, it's, at the end of the day, just say it must be maybe a bad night at the office. I don't know, but like I say, so he's right. Yeah, he's played a nice double there, but it's a double that he should never have had after that atrocious miss in the first place.
No, exactly. Well, that's just, again, nobody can win a frame in this. They have to be handed it by the other people.
First time that Simon's supporters have give a bit of a cheer. Well, I wouldn't have been cheering after that frame if that was me.
No.
But there you go. What can I say?
Maybe his supporters are starting to think now, Ali's gone.
Yeah.
He's missing such easy balls now that doesn't really matter what happens now over the next 10 frames.
Really,
Maybe they think he's got it won.
Simon probably thinks, he's the other player's obviously struggling,
Whatever happens, I'm going to win anyway.
Well, that's it, yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, he's got his IPA shirt on. He's got sponsorship, so fair play to him. I mean, it's not an easy thing to get sponsorship in pool these days, and it's not a cheap thing to do. I mean, I remember back in the glory days when I played for England, and I had to play. I think it was only one tournament where we actually ever got some sponsorship, and it's not easy, and a lot of people moan about it, but I done it because I enjoyed doing it.
Yeah, yeah.
At the end of the day, I always wanted to play for my country, and I did play for the country for nearly 10 years, even in the England A side, and it was an 11-man team. So
exactly.
at the end of the day, you do what you want to do. But fair play if anyone gets sponsorship these days, because it's never going to be a full-time job.
No.
It's basically just a frustrating game that we all enjoy playing.
But you've got to be thankful, even though the standard's not great. So that guy's got himself some sponsorship. He's on the internet, being streamed. His sponsor's getting a bit of return for his investment because the guy's got his shirt on, doing his advertising. It's a fair play.
Exactly, yeah.
Without these little games and without the streaming, you might play on the IPA tour but not get on the TV table. So fair play to him. But the standard isn't great at the moment.
Yep, just had a confirmation from Terry Higginson that Simon is an England men's B1 player, so he's obviously played through the county season and finished in the top 10 of his region in the stats, gone to the England trials and got in on merit. So
fair play.
It just goes to show that one frame pool can be different to playing a distance, but obviously, I mean, I don't know exactly how many money games Simon may have played. If he actually has played proper money games before, I don't know, but it just goes to show that anything can rattle these players at any standard. I mean, there is a guaranteed rematch at Simon's home venue. I'm not exactly sure. Where Simon's home venue is, but there is a guaranteed rematch. I take it will be after Christmas now.
Yeah, of course it will, yeah.
Probably for the same amount of money. And I've just been informed by Terry Higginson that Simon has played for money before. He played Dennis Hearn, and obviously Dennis is
he's a regular money player.
He's a regular money match player. Is Dennis? I remember him coming down the Crucible a couple of years ago playing Tommy Joy for a good few £1,000. So yeah, and he's played I think Rob Moorshead and a couple of other players.
Yeah,
Aaron
Dennis
Watts,
likes to travel around a bit, play anybody. Yeah,
John Joe Sharkey's played him for a few £100. So
yeah, likes the odd £100 game here as well, just for a bit of practice during the week.
Oh, nice if you can get it, isn't it?
Well, yeah.
So Yeah, like I say, I don't
So
know.
you've got to say, you know, if that's the case, you know, he's played multiple money matches and stuff. Something's holding these two back tonight. What it
Yeah.
is, I don't know.
Sometimes as well you find that if you've got two players of a reasonable standard, if one starts to struggle,
The other
it
one
can
follows
bring
suit.
the other one down,
Yeah,
because the
you
other
drag
one's
down to that level.
possibly. I'm not saying that is
No.
the case, but it could be.
Yeah, it's a case for the prosecution, yeah.
See how Simon's going to play this double. He seems to like his doubles a bit. He's got no choice on this shot. He's got to play a double because it ain't going anywhere else.
Yeah, I don't know if he can see enough of it to double it in the top. From what he's looking at, he's trying to double it off the side cushion and maybe off the red back into the middle. I don't see that. But we can't see right behind the ball.
That's what he's looking at. I can't see from where I'm sitting either.
No.
Right? Obviously the black's not touching the red.
No. Still,
One of these times I could do with one of the old snooker commentators' pens, so I could draw the lines on the table. Oh no, he's gone totally different way.
the white's gone in again as well.
He's
He's got one difficult ball here, Ali.
It's not difficult though, is it? He puts the white back behind the line
And develops it now.
quarter of the way across the table, rolls the red down the rail.
Yeah.
All to be fair, he's got enough balls there that he doesn't even need to do that now. He could develop it later on.
Yeah.
So it depends what he wants to do.
No, I think he's played the right shot by getting it out now. Now, you've got to be mopping these up. You've got no excuses.
Yeah, he's got to be.
You know, he's killed that one. I mean, Ali may not play for England. He may not have played a money match, but he's a county A standard player.
He hasn't actually killed that. That still does sail in the bottom left-hand pocket, but again, it will put.
It was no need
put
for
doubts
it.
in his mind. No,
Yeah.
you're right. He didn't need to. There's no doubts in his mind. He's just got to try and. You know, he has to just get down on the table, forget what's going on, and just play the balls.
Well, that's come out a peach.
Needs to just. Just had a picture sent to me from Neil Mundy. I don't know who that's supposed to be. Who's that? Who's that? Do you know, Jim?
I'm not sure.
Oh,
I'm still waiting for the streaking.
Mitchell and Webb snooker commentators.
I love it.
Cheers for that, Neil. Thank you. I'm still smarting after Neil beating me in the league snooker singles.
Would you like to talk about it for the next 10 minutes or so? Are you over that or what?
Would like to talk about it for 10 minutes.
Okay.
I played best of 3 and I lost. Thanks for coming. See you later. At least I've got the lower division singles to play for now. Can't play with the big boys. Got to play with the little boys. You know what I mean?
He's not played that well, Dwayne. He's got into the white ball far too much there.
He hasn't, but he should. There's no reason why he can't just cut that in, up and down the table.
I agree totally, but once again, because he's played the shot that he has, he's got doubt in his mind.
My philosophy here is forget the middle pocket, play the red on the blue spot into the corner pocket by the black, stun the white over 6-7 inches, and play the other red in the same pocket. That's it. It doesn't need to make the white ball travel. If the white ball's travelling, you're always going to give yourself problems when you don't need to.
Yeah. The only problem with that shot is now he cannot get. I can't believe he can get to the black, Dwayne.
He can. All he's got to do is play it with a bit of top. The white will come off the side cushion and come out. Just cue it through. Smooth cueing. That's all he needs. And he's missed the black. He's missed the red.
I thought that was terrible.
Now the only thing is there, I can't see how close. He needs to watch this because where the red is,
could hit the red.
There is a slight chance he could feather the red first. I don't think he will, but
he's still got no excuse for finishing where he did on this after his third ball to leave that terrible shot.
It was fine. So again, another frame, another mistake. 13-9 to Simon. It's not looking good for Ali at the minute. He needs to start producing something quick.
Yeah.
9. It's been
definitely Nice little shout out for Jace Bing there. Definitely a no need there, Jim. He's leaving himself terrible positions. Would have liked to have seen a little bit more side used.
Well, you know what Jason's like with a bit of side.
Well, yeah.
Side, top, bottom,
Yeah.
check.
Yeah.
Jason loves it. Second.
What I'm going to do is pop that red, go through those 4 yellows with a load of bottom, side, top, bottom. What you need to do
Drop
is just
dead
roll
weight.
it in,
Drop
dead
it
weight,
dead
and just
weight,
play that in the other pocket,
yeah,
Jace.
yeah.
No, it's too easy.
Let's just hope you don't. Just roll them through, Jace.
Yeah.
Remember, just roll them through.
No, it wouldn't be the
don't-
same though. Unless he
don't-
goes off of 4 cushions with reverse side, he's not an happy bunny.
Jason's always happy.
So no seniors for you tomorrow. So goes to the last match, done it, to see who gets the stats in your seniors
Only
team.
in our group of the seniors, yeah. I'm top, Jason's second. So if I match what Jason does tomorrow, I will win our seniors group. But we'll see what happens tomorrow.
Cool. Is it tomorrow? You got a game tomorrow, I
We
think.
have
Yeah,
got a
yeah.
game. Yeah, we're at home against Buckinghamshire tomorrow. Men's A and seniors tomorrow. So I'm hoping, being a senior at 44 years old, it's now 10:15. I'm hoping this will be wrapped up soon so I can get home and get some beauty sleep.
You fucking need it. I don't know.
Well, we know that. There ain't enough hours in the day for me to get enough beauty sleep, is there?
I don't like to disappoint you, but I don't think this is over soon.
Well, we'll see.
If I was Simon Webb, I would be full of confidence now after watching A.Daley play his last 4 frames.
He's got to grow on you, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a good shot, Mr. Daley. Try and play this red down the rail now and cover the bottom pocket.
Does he play it down the rail or does he just roll up behind it?
You've got to play that down the rail. The lucky he's having, he'll probably pot. That's a good shot. It's a good shot.
It's a good containing shot. There's a few people starting to congratulate players on good shots and that, where it's a bit quiet earlier on, but whether that'll make any difference, I don't know.
Well, he certainly needs something to G him up, Mr. Daley. He could do with a few people in here cheering him on and getting his back up a bit. Because at the moment he's still looking very negative.
Yeah, but Ali's not that sort of player that likes people shouting about, I don't think.
No, I'm not saying they should be shouting at the top of their voices, but a bit more like that. Good shot, you know. Come on, Ali.
Yeah.
At the right time. It would do him the world of good. Because the game's starting to look a little bit difficult for him at the moment.
See, Ali's missing a trick here. He can play the white off the left-hand side rail and hit these two on the bottom cushion and push him across to where he's got his red. He's not looking at the shots at all. I know he's played a good container shot there,
yeah.
but
he's not thinking right.
He's not looking to play an advantage. And when little nudges and things are going away from you, it makes it more difficult. He's been left a chance.
He's got to play it now.
He's been left a chance now to play the white across the table with a little touch of left-hand side and plant the two reds on the bottom of the cushion across.
Yeah.
And he's not even.
No, I agree totally.
He's not even looking at it. He could even play in a developing shot and play the red by just stuck to the yellow and get that out because he's got this bottom pocket covered. Now I don't like this at all. This isn't for me. Is a waste of a shot.
Of course it is. Yeah, Matey Boy can just play this all day.
He's put that right over the hole now, so it makes a skill shot a lot easier.
Yep.
So And also, I do believe that the yellow that's nearest to the red goes in the middle pocket, the left-hand middle pocket. So
It
if
does.
he's left that on, he's left him a great chance here to pot. He's unlucky there. It was a good attempt.
See, this red that looks like it's frozen to the yellow by the black, I don't think it is anywhere near as close as what it looks. I've had a look at it a couple of times now. I think that goes in the middle. So if he's played the plant that you're on about off the side cushion, he's got half a chance of getting on that, and then those reds don't look too bad at all. But I don't get the logic behind that neither.
He's just trying to just basically slow him down there, but it's
too negative.
One of them shots that Simon could play a plant and basically kill Ali's ball and get his other yellow away from Ali's side of the table.
Yeah, exactly.
And to be honest, the yellow that is closest to the white ball is the only ball that's stopping him from. He could be going for a clearance here.
Oh, he's played that well. Might not be able to play that yellow now, but he certainly left himself a shot in the
And
middle.
also, the yellow that's sat on top of the red does sail into the right-hand side middle pocket. So again, it's just carelessness. He's just not thinking about his shots.
He's not walking around the table and having a good look. He's just was so concerned in keeping that bottom pocket, and
he wasn't watching what could happen with the other balls on the table.
Exactly, and all it's done is allowed Simon to get in total control of the table now.
I mean, Simon now plays this yellow in the middle, runs down, the yellow probably behind the red, into the right middle, white down, yellow along the bottom, black in the middle, or black in the same pocket. Oh, no, it looks like he's screwing this. No, he just dragged it.
It's a good shot. He's going right away from the yellow now.
It is, but it isn't, because he's in. If he takes the one down the bottom, he can't hold for the yellow in the middle. If he takes the yellow stuck on the red, he can't hold for the yellow over the pocket. So he's a bit.
That's what I mean, yeah, he's a bit betwixt and between.
Yeah, I think.
Unless he can get right into the white ball here and maybe pop the yellow in the middle and screw. No, he's not playing it.
I'm wondering whether he might try and play this with a lot of right-hand side and take the white into the red just above the yellow and hold for the yellow in the middle pocket.
Certainly what he's looking at, yeah. From the look on the screen, it looks like he can still pop that yellow in the middle, Dwayne, and just screw off the side cushion and back out again.
I think he just rolls it in and they still get on the bottom one, but he's punching it. He's played it. It's fine. I think he can probably nick an edge. He's just got down and looked, and he hasn't said total, so he must be able to see it. Well, if he can hit it, it pops because it's the only angle he's got.
Yeah, it'll pot. He's going to have to travel with that white ball, though, isn't he, to try and get himself some sort of shot on the black. Whether he can hit it thin enough to hit the red, I don't think so.
Now, how's his pace? He looks pretty good from here.
Yeah, that's a beaut.
He's got a shot, so that's all you can ask for. He shouldn't be missing this. It looks like it's going 14-9.
It's massive. Yeah. Oh, he's missed it by a week.
Wow. Didn't expect that at all. I'm not being biased when I say this, but come on, A.Daley.
I'm going to call it now, Dwayne. I know it's 13-9, but if Ali does not take these out, he does not win this match. He's looking at problems that just aren't there. He's got to take these out. That's terrible. He still left himself a shot, but that's a terrible shot. Oh, yeah. That's it, he's gone.
Yes, Webby! Come on, son.
So
14-9. Simon Webb to break.
It's not looking good, is it?
No. Everything at the moment for A.Daley is looking difficult. The balls are looking twice the size they normally are. The pockets are looking half the size.
Small, yeah, and it's not looking good, is it?
He could do with having a toilet break and just having a word with himself, maybe, and
cut break again. Nothing down. Open table.
nothing down.
Yellows look the colour for me here.
Yep.
Yellow in the top first.
Yeah, make sure you get yourself on the yellows,
Get yourself the
definitely.
colours. Cardinal error is to go for something slightly awkward when it's open and give your opponent the initiative.
Yeah.
Make sure you colour first.
See, all I'm thinking is that, so he's dry break. Ali comes to the table there. Open table. Yes, we from here are thinking, yeah, he needs to get on yellows. But all he's done is stand at that end of the table and looked at one ball. You'd think he would be getting out, walking around the table, mapping out his route, his head in a positive way.
Yeah.
You know, this is what I'm going to do. But all he's done now is got himself on yellows without thinking really what he's going to do next.
So this yellow doesn't go in. He's going to have to feather the other yellow.
Yeah, he's got to feather that and try not to kill that yellow as well in doing it.
I wouldn't be playing that shot right this minute.
No.
So if this goes wrong, which it has.
Yeah, it's just not right. Because he's not come round and looked at these two yellows down the bottom end of the table, which we can clearly see from here. He could have played in either of the bottom pockets and developed that ball anyway at a later date.
Yeah. I just think to myself, you get this commentating when you're watching a money match. Imagine if someone was to actually commentate while they was playing a money match. Can you imagine that? Walking around playing a good money match.
With a mic in your hand.
Headset on with a mouthpiece and actually talking when he was playing his shots. Be alright if he was having a good day, but if he was having a bad day,
you'd be knock him out.
You'd be slagging yourself off, wouldn't you?
Of course you would,
It'd be funny. I wouldn't be the first person to ever do that. Money match really commentate on their own game. Answers on a postcard, please.
Yeah.
I don't know whether it's ever been done before.
Oh yeah, would be interesting, yeah, to know what was going through a player's head as well. And if they're as hard on themselves as maybe the commentators are when they're sat there. This, for me, he shouldn't be trying to cover this bottom pocket, because if it goes wrong, it goes in.
He hasn't covered it, and he's left him a perfect angle to plant the two
and
reds
get his
into
one
the
difficult
bottom
ball
corner
out
and get his bad ball out.
Correct.
Again.
Yeah, he's just not thinking right at all.
He's looking. I can see what he was trying to do there, but he hasn't done it, and he's
He didn't execute it,
under
no.
the initiative. Simon knows he knows that he's getting closer to the end, and he can maybe start going a bit more exuberant on his shot.
Yeah. This is huge, this is. He's going to try and cut this in the bottom pocket and clear the corner.
A frame winner or frame loser.
Well, you got to say fair play.
That's a great shot. That is a great shot. He's played that, and he's...
Once again, though, here, don't get carried away with yourself and overscrew and stun stuff that you don't need to do. Just get yourself through that gap.
He's probably playing the one at the other end of the table now.
That's perfect. That is absolutely perfect.
I would probably have left that one till last. But
I honestly thought he was going to play the yellow at the top first. Yeah, just leave himself a shot through the gap to drop the one in the bottom, come straight back up the table.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Now he's left himself a shot at this. Don't try to do anything fancy with the white ball, whatever. Just leave yourself a shot.
I would be taking the one at the top first. Alright, he's probably going to get on this now, but he's going to have to try and screw the white straight down the table.
Into the red.
Just past the middle pocket and take the black in the middle pocket on the right hand side.
He must be seeing something that we're not.
He must be looking at the bottom left-hand pocket.
Yeah.
I would have been looking
I
to
don't
screw
get that.
Screw back into the red and play the black in the right middle pocket.
With a big pocket over there, because the
Yeah,
red's in there
yeah,
as well.
Yeah, I mean, he's not going to know where the white's going. He's missed the pot.
Come on, Simon.
And Simon's got no traffic whatsoever.
No. Yeah, you've got to say there wasn't the greatest shot selection there at all.
No.
But it's because I'm afraid to say it, he's completely gone in his head. Everything's difficult to him.
And then every time he goes for a finish, he's making it harder than it should be.
Correct, yeah. So you look at the difference between the two players now. Simon's been left with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 balls on the table, and he's wandering around. 7 balls, sorry. He's wandering around. He's planning out his route in his head. He's looking exactly what he needs to do. Ali's very one-dimensional at the moment. Looks like Dom was a little bit hungry over there as well. He's had various bars of chocolate and a few little packets of nuts, I think, just to tide himself over. But he does look like he's fallen asleep up there as well.
Simon's getting to him a minute.
Yeah.
Tired after them 2 concerts we went to in the week.
He's getting on a bit as well,
We went
bless
to-
him.
Yeah, he'd be 50 next year, I think.
Unbelievable. Yeah,
Half-
play on the Masters.
Half a century, yeah. So here we go, join the dots, 3 balls left and
Yep.
the black. So I'm going to call it furthest one up in the top left, one on the right in the bottom right. You're probably going to take the one that I haven't called for yet, straight into this bottom left.
You play the one above the black spot. Screw it back a little bit, Dwayne. Play the one in the bottom, then the one in the middle.
He's playing the one I said first, top left, then I'm going to go bottom right. No, screwing it, I don't know. What's it doing here?
Very good.
Bottom right, and then he's got options what he wants to do with the black. Well, what he wants to do with his last red to get on the black.
Yeah, just roll that in the middle, put the white ball on the
That's
side
what he's
cushion.
looking at, yeah. Roll this one through. Just bring the white off the side rail. Shoot straight into the middle pocket.
Ooh,
He's actually...
that's not the greatest angle.
It's not the greatest angle, but I think if he rolls this in, I think he bumps the black. I think he actually bumps the black with this shot if he plays it.
Yeah, he
From
certainly
the
can't
angle
get
that
between it now.
From the angle that I'm looking at here, I think just cue it through nice and smooth. Top it through, white comes in, flicks the black,
Yeah,
black in the bottom left.
the camera angle's very deceptive on the screen now. I can
I'm
assure
right
you
be-
it's a
I'm-
lot more angle than it
I'm
looks.
right behind the shot he's playing, and I think he tops it, but just stroke it through. Well, he got the second part right, he just forgot to pop the red.
Yeah, he did.
Well, Alice stood there queuing, looking at this shot as though it's the hardest shot in the world. He should be getting straight down and just rolling it in.
Yeah. 14-10. He's got into double
Wow.
figures.
Is that the is this the comeback?
Well, we shall see. But once again, another mistake by a player.
There's been
Nobody's taken anything out.
there's been no break finishes.
No.
And nobody has won a frame from a good safety at the start and
And then taking a
hoovered
dish
up.
out.
No
No.
one's done anything. Been getting down to the last few balls, missing, no traffic, maybe clearing up, maybe missing. It's been 1, 2, maybe 3 mistakes a frame so far.
Yeah.
And we've played 24 frames this pool. Both of these boys must have been practicing for this week, so neither of them have got an excuse
No.
that they haven't, that they're, you know what I mean, there's no excuses.
You don't find players
It's
getting
just,
getting 4 or 5 visits to a table at this sort of standard normally, unless it's a bout of safety play, which it isn't. It's just missing after missing.
It gives me confidence watching games like this, Jim. Do you know what I mean? No disrespect to anybody, but it does. But that's another confident break by Ali. He's actually queued through them nicely. All right, he hasn't got the best. They haven't come out as nicely as they could have done, but he seems to be hitting the break a lot better now.
Yeah, he should have been hitting that from day one like that, though.
Oh yeah, I know. Definitely.
I think he's going to play safe here, Dwayne.
Well, it's open table, isn't it? It's got. Did that touch the cushion? Oh, I couldn't see.
Yeah, it did.
Obviously, someone was in my way then, so I couldn't actually see.
Yeah, he just played that to the cushion.
Seemed like he stood there a bit tentative.
See if I can get Hannah's attention to get a drink over here.
It's a pity she didn't have that. Just wave at her. Winky molested the bar staff.
Winky. What is he laughing about over there?
I don't know, he's pissed. Sorry, drunk and chuckling.
He's trying to play porn, he's showing over the fucking table.
Just gonna have a little look and see if there's any. I don't know, has there been a chat box set up on this at all? Is there or not? I haven't seen anything. I'm just have a look to see if there's a chat box on here or anything. I don't know if there's been any chat on here. What have we got? 47 viewers at the minute by the looks of it. 47 people are watching this and listening to us waffle on, Jim.
There might have been 47 people log on and maybe have fallen asleep on the sofa now or something and
viewers,
forgot to turn it off.
Down to 47 again. Let's get through these out. Every time you log on to this Ustream, you always get 30 seconds of adverts.
Yeah, some of them are quite good though.
Call of Duty Black Ops 3. I had to stand outside a shop at midnight and get that for my son.
That's commitment though.
Well,
thank you, darling. That's what I thought it was. Thank you very much. You're getting used to this waitress service in here now, Dwayne.
Oh yeah, job done, isn't it? Oh, there was some couple of comments earlier on the stream thing. Jace Bing, Rhino TV, Darren Player versus Luke Stoneham.
Ooh.
Don't know if that one's going to go ahead or not. Then Terrace put OMG afterwards, so I don't know, watch this space, possible game for the future.
Very good.
The chap from Wiltshire, I believe, plays down in 147 Club, doesn't he? I think. Good friend got a mutual friend there, Sonic. Big shout out to Sonic. There's a man that loves his pool.
Oh, tell me about it.
Nice bloke.
He is a lovely bloke. I'd like to know if he's still got that same shaft on his cue, Dwayne. It must be like a 3 mil tip now, with a bit of gold leafers and ferrule.
6 mil tip or something he had on his cue. Yeah. Again, another mistake. It's looking like the norm.
Now, let's see how he's thinking here, Dwayne. He's got to play a ball in the bottom pocket now and then play the red into the middle off the yellow to free the middle pocket up. It's a bucket in the middle off that yellow, and then his red just taps in off of it. That's perfect. I can't believe he's not
The
played
red,
that off
the red still does pass
directly.
directly into the middle pocket. Yeah. Got to make sure he stays away from the black here, because the black's the only ball that can hamper him. And he's over at that by a country mile, because he wanted the middle pocket first.
He did, but finishing where he has now, he has no excuse now. He's got so much table to play with.
But it's taking the white towards that yellow on the side rail, but you know what I mean? It could.
How did that not drop? I don't like the way he went for that anyway. I know that red passes that yellow into the middle pocket, but if he plays that red off of the yellow, he can put so much more onto the white ball to get further up the table.
And he did, whether he was trying to play it clean or whether he was trying to play it off the yellow.
But even if he was trying to play it off the yellow, he didn't get through the white ball and got the white ball up the table far enough. By not taking it as well, he's left the yellow plant in the middle. Slightly difficult yellow that's between the two.
Yeah. I mean, the only awkward ball he's got is the yellow stuck on the red.
Yeah. Which, if he plays this right, plays the plant, he can have got the perfect angle to just move it.
Yeah, yeah. Or if he plays the yellow into the top and leaves himself a dead straight plant into the middle, he could drop the first one in and leave the second yellow where the first one is. Drop that in and play the yellow in the other middle. An inch below the middle pocket and play the other yellow directly across the other middle pocket. And
he'd probably like that again.
The only thing is there is he could possibly pot the one. I don't know if he can actually pot the one. Oh no, he's looking at the. He's still looking at the plant, but he's. Again, it's a mistake.
Correct.
At the end of the day.
Yeah, there's no excuse to leave the white ball where he's left it.
He's got away with that. He has. He's not happy with it, but he's got away with it. He can actually drop the yellow in the middle, and he should still leave himself. It's not an easy shot.
It's not an easy shot, but he leaves himself a
shot to cut the other yellow straight across the table.
Exactly. He's got to be open to leave the white ball somewhere near the jaw of the middle pocket.
Yeah, that's all he's got to do.
Well, that's a brave shot if he's going that way. He's looking to skim off the yellow. I don't see the logic behind it.
That's not the shot he's playing for. I think he's.
Oh, he's played it well though. What do I know? That's a great shot.
You obviously didn't like rolling the yellow across the other side of the table. It's 15-10. That's been missing this for me, huh? $15-10.
I think that's a good shout, Ali walking out. Whether he needs to go to the toilet or not is a different matter. He needs to go out and just have a quick word of himself.
Yeah, it's not good. Do you want to pop out there and do some quick trick shots for us, Jim? Keep us entertained?
Well, I'd love to, Dwayne, but I haven't got my cue with me. I haven't got my snooker glasses with me, so it's a no from me. Well, I think you're playing really well. I'll just turn that down. You are. Yeah, we keep saying that.
So frustrating.
So yeah, Alice has gone for a comfort break. Well, Simon's racking the balls up. 15-10. Simon needs 4. Ali needs 9.
I think it's massive now for Ali. As much as I love the guy, I can't see him coming back from this.
It's I honestly don't know what it is. It's a bit careless, mistakes. Maybe it's everybody watching. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, it's his first ever money game in his head. Maybe he's just thinking to himself, I'm not a money game player. It's not worked for me. I've had a go at it. And it just looks so negative.
Yeah, it's
I mean, there's some great players out there that just aren't great money players, though. You've watched some games and they just don't turn up, do they?
It is what it is, isn't it? I mean, some people seem to thrive on it. Some people struggle. Some people can play better one frame pool. Some people prefer playing over distance.
And there's some guys out there that just thrive on the money game. That's what they want to do.
Well,
they love the pressure, love the atmosphere, love everything about it.
That is certainly the way it is, and there's a lot of people out there doing it.
Yeah, definitely.
Same with tournaments. There's tournaments every weekend now. I mean, Christ, when I was playing pool, there was hardly anything. You had to take what you could get.
Yeah,
I'd get in the car and drive 3 hours for a straight knockout pool tournament. But now I don't play hardly any at all anymore. There's one every weekend.
Definitely is.
I don't think the wife would appreciate too much going out playing pool on Sundays. Mind you, saying that, she has said that if you ever do, you have to start doing that to win some money. But
well, yeah.
I don't think they do a tournament for the blind.
The seniors money match.
Well,
played on a Thursday and you come in on the bus.
Start on a Thursday, finish on a Sunday.
With your bus pass, pick up the pension and then come in and
that's it, yeah. Well, I think irrespective of who wins this match, I think if this has been recorded and is put on the channel to be watched, I think if either of them watch it, I think they'll both look at it and see where they made the mistakes.
Correct, yeah. And they've been glaring mistakes as well. They're not going to miss them in every frame. There
has been some bad ones. I mean, I can't remember anybody missing and swinging a cue about saying, "Did you see that kick?"
No,
because there hasn't been any kicks. It's just been
bad shots,
bad shots, bad shot selections, and again,
there's another one.
I mean, it's just.
It's always there, that pocket. You know?
Yeah, it doesn't. The pocket doesn't move between shots. It's been there since the start, and the angle was there, and that's just carelessness.
Absolutely.
That's all it is. It is just plain carelessness, and again, it's something like that you'd want to see Ali take full advantage of, but the way this match has gone, one player gives the initiative to the other player, and a lot of the times that player's giving the initiative
straight back. Yeah.
It doesn't seem to be a killer instinct.
No. Oh.
Again, there's another. Did that pocket leave? Did it?
I think it might have moved slightly, but no, it's just a careless shot. Absolutely careless.
Thing is, you find with some of these that if they're playing, if they're having a mare, you get the feeling that they just want to get out. They just want to get it over and done with and get out.
Yeah.
They got
embarrassment kicks in as well.
They're
surely
they're not digging and trying to get into the trenches. I mean, Christ, when sometimes I will grind a frame for the fact being that even if you've got no chance of winning it, you keep grinding.
Of course you do.
Maybe the other player will make a mistake, and rather than you give the frame away, make them earn it.
Yeah, exactly.
Every frame, just make them earn it.
Yeah. No, I agree totally. I still hark back to Ali's one-dimensional play. He's just looking from where he stood. He's not wandering around the table. He's not weighing up his options. But don't
get me wrong. I mean, these two players are trying their hardest to win this, and sometimes you try too hard.
Yeah, they're not letting their natural game come to the fore.
Ali seems to be looking at shots, and he just get the impression that when he's looking to see how hard it is rather than potting it.
Correct.
He's looking for.
Yeah.
He's looking at the negatives and he's not looking at the positives. He's not looking at thinking, well, I'm at the table. It's
Yeah.
my time. Doesn't matter what the opponent's doing. He can't do nothing when I'm at the table.
Yeah, exactly. He's played a good shot there to get the blackout, just not hit hard enough.
He was actually looking to try and flick the red in there, wasn't
Yeah,
he?
exactly. But what he's left Ali is just...
He hasn't left Ali.
Scraps.
Ali's best shot here, I think, is to bump the yellow off the bottom rail and flick the white behind the yellow. He's overhit it, but he's contained it.
I think he's all right there, yeah.
He's contained it. So we're just...
But once again, though, he's played the shot from where he is. He's looked at the ball from where he is. He hasn't gone round to the back of the table and looked where he's going to leave it once he's bumped the yellow. It's very not Ali-like.
I think Simon's probably going to look at killing the yellow here. No, he's gone... Oh, that's a great pot.
Fair play.
He's played that well, but it looks like the black will sneak into the middle pocket, but I personally, if I drop this in and I get the white on the bottom rail, I'm taking the black straight down the bottom.
Yeah.
Unless you're really close to the black, I won't be looking... If provided... I mean, alright, don't get me wrong, you should pot it. But looking from where I'm standing here, I'm right in line with the red from the white. The white is behind the red. I'm directly in line with it. I think
It's going to be hard for him to hold for it for the middle,
he
isn't
just
it?
drops it in. He might, because he's got that angle, he might look to just drop it in. Roll it gently across the pocket. Hopefully the pocket sucks it in.
Yeah,
Gravity
takes over. And if I was him as well, I'd be playing it as positive as I could after watching Ali play the last few shots. You'd think, well, Ali's not going to clear up
No,
anyway.
he's going at the top. And he's
Come on, Ali! Come on!
But still, yeah, played it nice and positive to go for the pot, and he's probably thinking, Ali just ain't going to clear these up. He'd be right as well. He's gone completely.
It's,
Yes, Simon!
oh, it's now 16-10. Give me that cue. Right, so Simon only needs 3.
Is
16-10.
that right?
Yeah.
I was accidentally clicked it. I was 16.
No, it is now
16-10,
16-10, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, 16-10, A.Daley to break.
Oh, got a little picture from Jace Bing coming. I can't remember what their names are. The 2 chaps from out of the Muppets that was sitting in the rafters. I can't
That
remember.
was the worst thing I ever
I
heard.
can't remember their names now. Jace, send me a message to tell me what their names are, please. It's bugging me.
So you would think, with Ali being this far behind, in his head, he would be thinking, right, I'm just going to relax now and have a go. I'm going to try and pop my way out of trouble.
You see that in a lot of games, don't you? When
Yeah.
they get so far behind, they just
suddenly
relax.
play really
and
well.
Play really well. But it's... I can't see it happening. He's got...
I can't see it happening, but you'd think he would at least be just going, I'm just going to pop the lot, go for it and see what happens.
I honestly think now that Simon's looking to go for every pot on the table.
Yeah.
He's not thinking about... He's thinking to himself, it doesn't matter what I do.
I can't lose now.
He's
He's won. That's what he's thinking.
Basically,
Yeah.
I think that's what he's thinking now.
Of course
he's
he is.
going to be looking to try and pot all the time because he's thinking to himself, if I get down to my last ball and I miss,
He won't clear
Ali's
up.
going to give me another chance.
Correct. Yeah, I could totally agree with
When 9 times out of 10, if a player gets down to 1 ball and the opponent's got 7 up, the one with the 7, barring a mishap, should not lose.
that. No.
But like I say, barring a mishap,
Yeah, and there's been far too many of them.
There has been a lot of mishaps tonight. So I'll say that, and Simon plays an attacking safety shot. There's a few conversations going on about money matches here. What's going on then? Who's playing for money? Oh, got the cash kid here, Robbie South, looking for a money match. If anybody wants to take him up on it. Robbie has actually said he doesn't play pool anymore, but if anybody wants a decent game, he'd be prepared to put some hours in and maybe have a game. Remember reffing one of his money matches a few years ago. That was for, I think it was 1,500 a man I ref for there.
Fair play to
Long
you.
old night.
Reffed?
Yeah, I reffed that, yeah.
Was you alright afterwards?
I reffed it for tenner. No, for Canacoga. Canacoga or tenner. So,
Did you have to sit down for a while afterwards?
It's when I had really bad sciatica. I was in agony. I had to sit down due something. That was painful. Very painful.
You need to be careful at your age with those.
I know, very brittle. I've actually retired from reffing games now. I won't do it anymore. I've been asked a few times, but I can't stand up that long without moving about too much. My back seizes up. So let's see what Ali's going to do here.
Is he going to twat this, Dwayne, as hard as he possibly can and develop something, or
I
just
think
roll
he's,
it over? It's awful.
Ruben Ball, thank you very much. Statler of Waldorf.
That's
that was
the fellas.
the two. Thanks very much, Ruben Ball, for that. Appreciate that.
They always used to go,
Thank
boo,
you.
that's the worst thing I ever heard. Actually, there was parts of it I quite liked.
I watched Muppets Christmas Carol today on Sky Movies.
You watched
Michael
what?
Caine in it. Muppets Christmas Carol.
I got that on DVD. It's quality, isn't it?
It is.
I must admit, when I sat here at the start of the night, I was expecting a few fireworks. Thought it might actually turn into a really good game. All things considered, I'd much rather be at the Monsters of Rock 1991 than sat here watching this.
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously, I'm trying to think. I don't think there's actually any concerts on tonight. I don't know if the Prodigy are doing another night after the state we see A.D. Tutwell in the other last night. After
What
the
a mess. What an absolute mess.
Looked like he'd been out doing the London Marathon. I don't know about going to a Prodigy concert.
Yeah, he was
go.
in a right state. There is that to bear in mind. We could actually be watching him play right now, which would be even worse than this.
No, no. You can't take anything away from the Cobra.
You can.
No, you can't.
You should.
No.
You should
A
take his
legend.
cue away so he can't ever play again.
A.D. Tutwell is a legend in my eyes.
Yeah, of course he is.
Really
yeah.
is.
Okay.
You know that's true.
He's a legend in his own life.
Sorry, I said legend. I meant leg end. Sorry.
No, bell end you meant to say. That's sorry what you're
Come on,
looking
let's
for.
keep it clean, Jim. Come on, keep it clean.
Oh, God. It was nice to see him come out of retirement a few weeks ago, wasn't it?
See what Ali does here. Is he going to go for the plant?
No.
He's not.
He's left that bucket down
See,
there
that
for him
seems
as well.
there's a big finger mark down there that has just pulled that ball out. I can see it from here. It's a massive finger mark. Somebody's got obviously sweaty palms by the looks of it. Going by some of the handprints on the table there, Jim, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I can see it.
And I think it's just pulled that around enough so it's not actually covering the pocket. So I think again,
That yellow flies in.
Simon going for this, and he hasn't got a lot of traffic.
No.
If we can screw this one back a bit, play this one, screw it back a bit. He's overdone it from what we wanted. I think he wanted to play the yellow just below the red.
He probably
to
did.
bump the red out of the way, but he's still
got so many options.
Take this ball in the middle. white up and down the table. Bring the white down slightly to the left-hand side of the middle of the table, and then he's got options there. He's got 3 balls he can take a pick from.
Exactly. There's only half difficult ball, is the yellow just above the red, between the red and the black. He's just pulling this back a bit. That's a fantastic shot. Like that a lot.
Just run this through. 4 or 5 inch. Oh, more of an angle there than I
He
thought
did have a bit more of an angle, yeah. Just needs to cue this one well now.
I fancy him take this straight up in the top, screw back a couple of inches.
Yep.
He's going to cut it in the middle now because I've said that. Does he not know that we're supposed to be calling the shots here? Because
He's played that really well.
He has
hasn't
played it well, to be fair to him, but at the end of the day, he should have listened to what I said. Same travelling with the one. Looks like AJ's got his headset on now. He's having a listen. Obviously, he's not too impressed with the commentators. Apparently, we'll be sacked after tonight.
Yeah,
That's a tidy
it's all
finish there
becoming
at the
too
end.
easy for him now.
17-10. It's not looking good for Ali at all. He needs to do something, and he needs to do it quick, because as long as Simon still needs 2, it's not over. But once they get up to the hill, you find then that nobody seems to come back.
No. I just
Too much
believe
on
that Ali's already convinced himself he cannot win now. And
Quick, just to change the subject, quick message from Neil Mundy. Tell Jimmy he talks the best game I have ever heard. Fully expect 4 out of 4 from him tomorrow. Well, just to let you know, Neil, Jimmy's not playing tomorrow because he's working, but he still can talk a great game. Oh dear.
I do talk a fantastic game. I do have a 100% record in the
I'll tell you
tournaments
something,
I've entered over the past 2 years as
make
well.
that's why we make a great commentary team, because you can talk a great game and I can still play a great game.
No, I don't think you can, mate. You've made every excuse to not play, and now you've suddenly started playing in the last 3 seconds. When did that happen?
Every time I get to bed at night and I dream, I play fantastic.
I'm sure you do, yeah.
Never miss a ball.
I can't wait to look at the stats tomorrow.
It's not all about stats.
It is for you.
No, it's not.
You are Stato.
No,
The only other person that cares about stats as much as you is Chase Ben.
Jason cares about a ball. Trust me.
Yeah.
I shall give him some stick tomorrow before we play the seniors.
Oh my God, he's probably out practicing.
Neil
now.
Mundy. That's some strong. I can't. I'm going to show Jimmy that message, Neil. I can't actually say those words on stream because that's it's a bit rude. But we did put ha ha underneath it.
I think he's a total cunt as well.
Oh, hey, excuse me. We're on live feed.
Ha
here. Oh, he did say ha ha as well. That makes everything all right. Apparently, you can say what you want as long as you say ha ha afterwards.
That's a great.
That's desperate.
But you can't play much pool at our sort of age, Dwayne. We've got other things going on in life. You just have to lay yourself out for certain things and just play for those.
I must admit, I've actually quite enjoyed commentating tonight. It's been something different, and I've thoroughly enjoyed it. Hopefully, Andy might ask us to do it again sometime.
He's not going to pay you to do it, Dwayne, so stop in there.
I don't expect to have any money. It's just nice to be able to sit and watch a game of pool.
Well, yeah.
I still reckon it'd be nice to see someone play a money match and commentate on their own game while they're playing.
I like the idea of that,
That's what we'd like to see.
Did you see my video I put up, Dwayne, of the Christmas songs? by
Yes, I
Megadeth.
did. Yes, I did. Yeah, I still
Awesome.
prefer Twisted Sisters.
Well, I
Christmas
do, but
album.
that wasn't on there, was it? But it's in the car.
He's actually wasn't too happy about that, the way that came out, but that's actually not come out too bad for him because he's developed the two yellows directly below the black, and he's got a shot on the one which is like verted just under the black to come back down onto the yellow on the bottom cushion. He's decided to play it that way. I don't really like the way he's played that. I think
It's not the best angle in the world.
I mean, he's going to play that and oh, splashy fish game on the phone. I think he should.
If he doesn't hit this right, he bumps the yellow into the two reds.
and he leaves the white on the bottom cushion.
Yes.
Well, he's done what you said. He bumped it into the two reds. So
Yeah.
he's basically killed
His only advantage here is, Dwayne, is that yellow now will go off that red
into this
into the
bag,
corner pocket and
into
maybe
the
free the
corner bag,
pocket
yeah.
up. He could do with getting a lovely angle on it, though.
He needs to play the one at the top, doesn't he?
Yeah,
Top-
and get a
top
better
left.
angle.
Ideally, leave the white about where the yellow is up there, so he's looking directly down on the shot. No point playing it from where it is at the moment.
No.
But unless he's looking at he's looking at playing it now. Well, he's cutting it back into a blind pocket anyway, so that's unlucky. It's a good attempt. It's always awkward cutting into a blind pocket. I always think if he'd have played the yellow at the top, so he was actually right behind the shot, I think he may well have potted it. But let's see what Ali can do now.
He needs to get this
He's
red
not-
off the side cushion
I
by
think,
playing
I
this.
think he's better off playing it dead straight, red into the yellow, into the corner pocket,
And developing it. Or just
so
rolling it
he
up the
can
rail.
so he can roll the other one up the rail. Because I don't think he can get on it from there. It does squeeze past. Where's the white get? Oh, he needs nudge, and he hasn't got it. So he's not. He hasn't left himself a shot at all.
No, he's just going to...
I think now play off the left-hand side rail, back into the red, towards the
try
right
and knock it over the arm.
because I don't think he can do a lot with this.
He's twatting this time.
I think this is risky, very risky. I think there's a lot of chance of.
He could double it.
Yeah, I think the
Yeah.
white comes off the cushion
And
too
hits
quick
the
for him
tip
to
of
get
the
his,
cue.
to
Yeah,
get his cue out of the way.
exactly. If he thinks this goes off the yellow, he'll be...
I think he's just going to roll it down and try and cover the pocket.
It's been a bit unfortunate.
The
there.
black has been favourable for him
Yeah,
with that shot. 'Cause if the
definitely.
black's not there, that
But-
yellow goes in off the red.
But the way this Simon's playing now, he's just going to double this yellow down to this pocket down the bottom here.
He could play it firm and play it in as a double, but actually to hit the cushion just below the middle pocket on the right hand side, so it flicks in off the red.
Yep,
Sounds a bit awkward, but it's very much a doable shot.
exactly.
Let's see if I got the commentating right on this one. Well, they played it the way I called it, so I can still call
Yeah.
the shot right once every blue
It's still
moon.
a good shot because Ali's left with him.
He's now.
Well, if he can pop
Ali's
that,
looking at playing this. I think that just
it does look like it sneaks in.
It does sneak in. It's
Yeah.
not easy, but it does sneak in.
You've got to be plumb on that red at the top, though.
He's nailed that. That just about sums up the run
Yeah,
he's
it
been
does.
getting. He plays a fantastic pot, and it's looking like he's going to be perfect position, and he
Hits the
catches
jaw.
the middle jaw. As the saying goes, when it's not going for you, it's not going for you.
No, exactly.
Now this does still cut, but it's not easy at all. He's actually gone for the double. Well, it's just when it ain't going for you. When,
No,
it's,
it's
when
not.
it's not your night, it's not your night. There's
No,
just
exactly.
nothing you can. Nothing. I mean, you couldn't play that shot to hit the middle jaw if you tried.
No, definitely not.
And again, it's another
Gift.
as they call it in tennis, an unforced error. That's what they call it in tennis, isn't it? Unforced errors.
Correct.
How many unforced errors? And that was an unforced error because it wasn't forced at all. So it was unforced.
Just plumb on that.
And this black
Takes him to
Simon
the hill.
onto the hill. Well, I remember when it was. Was it 10-9 at one point?
Yeah.
Since they've had the break, it's basically 8-1 to Simon.
Yeah.
Simon's won 8 of the 9 frames since the break. Where we were thinking that the break might benefit Ali, it hasn't. It's benefited more Simon. So let's see what Ali can do now. Whether Ali relaxes and just thinks, well, see what we can do, basically.
Yeah, he's
Still, I mean, everyone's watching us in a somber mood and.
Oh yeah, there's just nothing in
looking
there now.
around.
Everyone's just staring around, thinking what's going on.
Probably all wondering where they're going to go and get their kebabs from on the way home or something. Me personally, I'll be going straight home. Well, not straight home because I've got to drop a couple of people off, but. Well, it's not the most conventional break in the world, but
It's different.
he's got a chance.
He's got to go reds here. Take these out. But he's not going to.
The yellow, the red down the bottom here. Fire this one in. Develop the one just above it. And it's not come out well. It's looking like there'll be no breaking dishes in this match at all. A bit of E17 on the old TV now. Stay another day.
Bit of Chris. Winky's over there, look, singing at the top of his voice. Look at the state of him. He's an embarrassment to humanity.
Yeah, he's definitely
Wrong.
well.
He's on the hill, keeping it tight.
Yeah, he's it's what he's got to do, isn't it?
Knowing Ali like we do as well, he will be embarrassed about this. That's what he'll say afterwards.
Yeah, he will
just
be.
Feels like he just hasn't turned up, which he hasn't, we know that.
Ali's still battling away, but
Yeah, he's still trying to battle away, still trying to play the game or whatever, but you just fear that even if Simon gave him the 2 shots and the opportunity, he just wouldn't take them out.
well, he's got 5 balls to ride behind.
Yeah.
But Simon's also got 5 balls to hit.
There's not a lot more you can really say. And then he just finds the gap, you know. So.
I don't think that's a tell. I think he
No,
finds
it's
that.
definitely not, no.
What's that? Huh? What about him?
So here we go then, Dwayne. He's got his opportunity now. Let's see if he can take him out. Go out with a bang.
He should be. You can tell by his face. He's looking at it and he's looking after him. But
Yeah, everything looks difficult. It's just not.
the key to this frame now is when he plays this shot. Does he leave the plant in the corner or does he? He left himself.
I never would have played that.
That's. He's taking the white away from the other
Correct.
red. Don't get me wrong. He should still get it.
He's been lucky.
Come on, Al. Come on, Al.
Could have done with a shout earlier on.
Just want this white ball in the middle of the table again.
Black flies in this corner. Black flies in this corner.
Of course it does. He's slightly the wrong side of this red, I think.
Come on, Al. That's it. Come on, Ali.
Wow. Wow. Let's see then. Is the fight back on?
Ladies and gentlemen, he ran to the laptop there to put that one up.
Come on, people.
16-7, Mick Gill.
Do what?
16-7
16-7.
What's the other game? Jack Reed and Tom Cousins. Jack 15-13.
Wow.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah, that's mental standard.
That's how good he is though, isn't it? Wow. Simon going for his cut break again. Is he?
It's a dry break again.
You could do with Ali hoovering these up and winning a couple of frames quick. That's what you could really do with. That's what you could do with. But we'll see what occurs. I'm going to take red, sorry. I don't know why I said Rellos. Rellos.
New colour, is it?
Well, if you say Rello, it doesn't matter what colour they get you right, aren't you? You say, well, I meant to say yellow. Oh, sorry, I meant to say red. So it's Rellos.
Good job you don't have to nominate. I'll take Rellos.
Oh, dear. It's been a long day. It's been a long day. It's been a long night. What can I say? Plant this in. You might be able to get back up for that red just above the middle.
Yeah, he's done that, but
I
he's
think.
trying to find a gap now.
Yeah. He's trying to thread the needle. Let's see if he can thread the needle. I think he's threaded it. I think he's threaded it.
This is really tight, this one.
He's feathering it off the first one. Oh no, he's gone to cut. That's a great pot.
Oh, it's a bit unfortunate.
I thought he was trying to flick the white
Off the other
red
wall,
into
yeah.
not
He's
the other
played
one
the
in.
cut, and he's a bit unfortunate with the way that's turned out, to be fair.
He's now got to really think about what he's doing here, because if he plays one silly mistake, it's all over.
Correct.
One bad shot now and it's all over. He's got no margin forever.
No.
Is he going for the double?
He is going for the
he's gone
double.
For the double. That is. Now, if you're 18-11 up, I
You
can
play
understand
that.
you
Of
going
course
for
you
that
do.
shot, but you don't play that shot when you're 18-11 down
No.
in a race to 19.
You've got to say there's slight pressure on Simon as well, knowing that he only needs the one. And he might have that not being able to get over the line.
Well, that is it. Sometimes
the pockets might be looking smaller now.
The two hardest frames to win are the first frame and the last frame.
Yeah.
So let's see what he can do.
You know how he's feeling, whether he attacks straight away here, drills this in the middle pocket, gets the difficult or the slightly difficult yellow out. And gets on
Honestly,
with it.
the way the balls are looking on the table, being 18-11 up, I'm thinking to myself, in 15 minutes, I'm in McDonald's eating a Big
Well,
Mac,
yeah.
large fries, vanilla milkshake.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
what I'm thinking.
He's got them both out. It's a worldie.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, or possibly kebab. Where's the nearest kebab house? That's what I could be thinking. Or take my selfie with my money. That seems to be another thing to do these days, doesn't it? I'd take a selfie with a Big Mac. I actually had a Big Mac, large fries and vanilla milkshake at lunchtime.
Did you really?
Well, did you think of the vanilla milkshake? The wife forgot, she apparently said, so she got me a Coke. So
Oh
I
dear.
wasn't too
You weren't
impressed
happy
with
about that, no.
No, but the actual Big Mac, and that was nice.
It's a great shot.
He's played that well. But it was a natural angle. As long as he made the pot, he was always going to bump that ball up.
But that's just the difference, though, isn't it?
Always
He's playing them and getting them.
Always do the basics. Do the basics well. The best players never fly the white round the table with 180 miles of screw.
No.
No matter how bad Jason Bing thinks you can, you just roll everything in. ABC, top, middle and bottom. Forget the side, top, middle and bottom. Make the balls do the work. Leave an angle on the balls, like a 9-ball player. Leave an angle.
Correct, exactly. When are you going to start doing that?
Ain't you going to ring her up?
Eh?
So she'll ring, is she?
I'm ringing. God.
This is to tell you something. The electricity's gone because of all the lights you got in your garden.
The house is burnt down. But I don't want to know that right now, do I?
Fused out the village.
You know, I'll find that out in a minute. If the house is burnt down, my mum lives up the road. I'll stay there for a while.
See, he's been fortunate there that there's a big finger mark right before that middle pocket, and it nearly took that white ball in the middle pocket there.
Well, that's the tables in here, though. You know,
No,
that's what they do.
Just look, there's not just a finger mark. That looks like a wet finger mark. So I reckon that somebody's hands are a bit. Could do wearing a bit of a glove. Which way do you go then, Jim?
If I'm him, on the hill like I am, I know the yellow down the rail here is difficult, but I'd play the yellow into the bottom pocket and take the white ball between the black and the yellow here. Between these two here, Dane. Then you leave yourself over this one or this one in the middle, don't you?
Me personally, I played the one directly below the black first, if that's me, and take the white straight back up and give myself options that way.
The reason I suggested that way is you also have got a lot of safety in mind on the shot as well.
If we cut the yellow back into the bottom left and take the white between the black and the yellow directly below, I can see you've got an element of safety there, but I'm thinking to myself, 18-11 up, the safety's gone out the window now, the hard work's done, now it's time to get you've made the cake, you've put it in the oven, you've baked it, it's come out lovely, now you're just mixing the icing and putting the icing on top.
Yeah, I totally get you, but he knows the way the table and that's playing. See, that's just a worldie. That's the way you've got to play it.
You say it is, but it's got one. It's not, but it is. The red, the yellow just to the right of the black is awkward unless he plays this one in the bottom and bumps the black, because it doesn't go in the bottom left. It goes in the bottom right, but the red's above it. All right, yes, it goes in both middle pockets and the top left, but the top right, but he's still got to get on it.
He does still have to get on it, yeah. I wouldn't even play it like that.
Does he take the top one first and come round?
That's exactly what I'd do. I'd definitely be playing in the top pocket now, Dwayne, and coming back down.
That's what he's got to do. But he's not played that well at all.
No, that's terrible.
Again, took it the wrong way. Don't get me wrong. You'd expect him to win it. It's a total, so there is a chance he could finish with the white up behind the ball and full of snooker back. But providing he hits the yellow at the bottom here, he's not going to. Shouldn't leave Ali an easy shot if he hits it full in the face. But he hasn't done. So
It's getting difficult.
This could be the first time Ali's won 2 frames on the drop for forever.
Yeah, the whole match.
Yes, Ali, come on, son.
I think Ali should have
Got that close.
He should have cut that distance right up. That's a bad shot when
It
he's
is a bad
struggling.
shot, yeah.
He hasn't been potting clean.
It's done well there.
Potted it. It's potted it, but
You can't go wrong with a bit of Christina Aguilera on
not
it
when
with the
she's-
video.
not when
The
she's
song's
singing
shit, but the
dirty.
video
Not
is
when
just
she's singing
amazing.
dirty. I think she actually looks a lot better now than she did then. Since she's had her children, I think she looks lovely.
I ain't seen her.
Stunning. Stunning
Do you
woman.
follow her on Facebook, do you, Dwayne?
Twitter.
Twitter?
Yeah. Yeah, I've got Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Oh, Mr. Social Network.
Here we go then.
Right.
18-12. A.Daley to break.
Let's
See
what
if
we
he's
can
got
get.
any. Oh,
He's
my
put the
word.
white in. He's actually done
The Cardinals
thing
in.
possible. And from where I'm looking, yellows look the best balls to take.
Correct.
White ball at the top, red nearest the 2 yellows at the top of the table, bump it out of the way, or even put it onto the top rail.
Kill the red on the top rail
Yeah,
and then take yellows
it's-
out.
And it's see,
Yep.
it's
This is the opportunity you want to win a match, don't
the
you?
one thing he doesn't want to do here is miss the first ball, because if he takes the top yellow, if he takes the yellow just below it straight, then it's in. But
Yeah.
this one,
No,
he
I
just
know
was
exactly
trying-
what you mean.
he's only got to catch the jaw. He shouldn't do, but Ali done that earlier on. He caught
Yeah,
the jaw, but
he
he's
did,
played
yeah.
that well.
But if you're Simon, in your head now, you're looking at those balls thinking, this is it. This is my opportunity. I may not get a better one than this. Let's get it finished now.
What was that noise over there earlier?
That was Winky falling over something.
Was it?
Yeah. You can always rely on our wings.
It's an idiot. Right, let's see. 4 balls left and the black.
And he's
Right.
finished just the right side of that as well. Doesn't look it from the
The
stream.
yellow looks to me like it goes into the right middle, and I think it goes in the bottom left. behind the
Exactly
black.
that, yeah.
So
So he can just either
all he's
screw
got
this
to do is-
back.
he's just leave himself.
That's perfect. Just needs to run this through a couple of inches. Ooh.
Is he on it?
He can see it, yeah, he can pot it as well. He needs to flick a little, just a trace aside on it, Dane. Just to turn the white ball over.
Yeah.
But it's easily makeable. It looks like he's like 4 ball snookered from the street, but he's not. I'm right behind it. Just plays this with a touch of right hand side, just to turn the white ball over.
Yeah. If he puts too much
He's
on
putting
it,
too much.
he's
He
going to
might
throw
be
it
putting too
over.
much on it. Yeah, he's put far too much on it.
Come on, Ali. Come on, Ali. Hey! Come on, Ali.
The more times Simon misses his last ball to get over the line and Ali wins frames, it could be a big turn point.
Could be, yeah. Let's see how positive Ali is here, though.
He's, see, he's got away with that.
He's got the white braid one, I think, yeah.
He has, but the problem is, if he comes off the side cushion with a lot better left-hand side and brings it down and flicks that yellow in, there is a chance he could pot it or just not leave him a shot. So he hasn't left him an easy shot there at all, has he?
Absolutely not.
Well, you say he hasn't left an easy shot. There's different definitions of an easy shot, but if Ali can get through to the 2 reds at the top of the table... Oh, sorry, must be whispering. Sorry about that. If Ali can get through to the 2 reds at the top of the table and flick the right-hand side, he could take the white back over towards the right-hand side of the table
again,
and snooker him again.
I don't think he can.
I don't think he's not even looking at it, so I don't know. He's played a containing shot there.
Yes, but he's just going to bump this into play a little bit, isn't he?
Yeah, but I don't think he can. He can't pot.
He can't pot it. He can't get it
No,
over the hole.
he can't-
He's just
he
going to
can't
knock it
double
off
it
the
or anything
cushion
either.
and leave it sort of like a couple of inches further down from where it is.
Yeah,
I
I mean the
thought.
only thing is he could.
He does hand the initiative
He
to
could
Ali.
jack up, play it with left hand side, and still try and swerve round the red to cut it in, or to cut it nearer the pocket. Or he could play it off the side, off the bottom, and off the black in the other
Cocked
corner.
out. No, he's just going to. That was always
But
the shot.
that-
Just bump it closer to
But
the pocket.
that's what he could have done though. That
Yeah.
shot was there. Side rail, bottom rail, off the black, and in the bottom corner.
He needs to nail
He
this in
needs
the middle
to
pocket.
get this now, and he needs to take total control of this frame.
He's done well there.
That's all right. That's all right. That's all right.
He's done well.
One at the top,
And then
and get
fudge
the
him.
reds and white up
Yeah.
behind the other yellow, up behind the other red. Sorry. Yeah. See that really didn't help him because he left himself worse
Even
angle
worse
on-
than he had
on-
before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, he can drop this one in and do it, but I still prefer. Where's the white going? And that
Should be
Yes.
that.
again, it was another mistake where he done something he didn't need to do. He could have played that shot, the shot before, rather than take the one over the middle pocket. At least then he still had the 2 over the middle pocket. Simon's couple of supporters are getting a bit more vocal now. They can see the finish. And he's on the black. Looks like it's going to be 19-12 to... yeah, 19-12 to Simon Webb. Well played.
Thoroughly deserved as well.
It was, yeah. Unlucky A.Daley. Congratulations, Simon.
Yeah,
Wow.
definitely.
Thanks very much, everybody, for joining us. This is Dwayne and Jimmy signing off.
Night night. Happy Christmas.
Thanks, Andy, for the stream.